this is Stampy, and welcome back to the negative challenge. I'm here currently standing in front of a bit of a mess, if I'm honest. So in the last episode, I got griefed, and I did know I was going to get griefed. That was planned, but I did not know what our friendly, or well, not so friendly griefers were going to do, and they messed up a whole bunch. So obviously there's big holes in the house. They filled it full of lava, which is, I mean, talk about a boring way to grief. I mean, it made a mess, nearly burnt down the house, but still, come on, have some imagination. Also, there's dogs everywhere. They poured water. They got rid of all of my crops and made it so instead that they're growing pumpkins, which is just like, come on, why did you do that? The big thing, though, the big thing that messed me up and made me sad was the fact that they made a huge mess of my chest. So basically, they made a minecart track under the ground here, and these are all minecart. Oh, I think some of them have got stuck. These ones have all like fallen off the track down here. So yeah, basically these are all minecarts with hoppers in, and they have been sucking out all of the items that were in my chest, and basically, so now all of these things are just full of just all of the most useful stuff that I have, which isn't too bad of a problem, because at least I haven't lost anything. At least I can go and like gather all of this stuff back up. But oh man, is that annoying, because I had been so good. I had been so good at keeping everything organized. I kept everything in the perfect chest, and like even like in video when normally I get impatient, I'm like, oh, let's just go and dump everything in the chest and then go and kind of go off on an adventure. Even like in those situations, I had still been good and still put everything away like where it's supposed to go. But now all of my effort, all of my work is for nothing because everything is a giant mess. So first things first, let's just get everything out of this pit. Let's just get everything out of that area down there. Let's just go and put it inside of all of these chests at the top here. I basically just went and placed all of these down before we started the episode, just as a quick place just to go and throw everything here. So I'm not going to go and spend the entire episode today sorting out my inventory because that would be so boring. I'm going to have to do it. At some point, I need to do it, but you don't necessarily have to be put through watching me going to do that. So I just want to dump everything into these chests outside this area here, and then at some point, I can go and sort them all out. I have also got rid of the obsidian. They put a bunch of obsidian. They like packed it around my bed. Lucky I didn't die and try to respawn and then like be stuck inside of the like obsidian and be like suffocating inside of the obsidian, because that wouldn't have been very much fun either. That didn't happen, but luckily it did not happen. So let's just go and throw everything outside of here, and today is going to be about trying to get back on track. So I don't think I've lost any items. So the big thing that I'm after right now is ender pearls, because I want to get some Eye of Enders. I also want to be able to go back into the nether to get some more blaze powder as well to make the Eye of Enders, because that's kind of my next big goal, is to be defeated by the Ender Dragon, which won't be too hard in terms of, you know, the fact that I need to be defeated rather than doing the defeating myself. But I do, of course, need to be able to get to the end in the first place, which is kind of where the bigger part of the challenge is. I'm also just going to go and gather up a bunch of these minecart tracks because, hey, I mean, they placed down a bunch of minecart tracks. I am going to take all of the free minecart tracks. I don't know if I'm ever going to need these, but hey, if I end up deciding to do a minecart track from my house over to where the end portal actually is, then yeah, having a bunch of these power rails and stuff is gonna come in useful, so I'm going to grab them. And oh, those are the Eye of Enders that I've already made, and I just thought I should probably go and put these torches back, because otherwise I'm gonna like constantly have googly spawning underneath my house, and I don't think it'd be that dangerous, but they would be making quite a loud racket, and that's kind of the thing that would annoy me. And oh, I almost missed that. That's my emerald. That's my one block of emerald as well, which I don't know if I'm ever gonna do anything with, but hey, I've only got one, so I might as well look after it. So let's just go and put all of this stuff inside of here. Let's keep some of the iron on me, so I might want to be able to make some more iron tools, and then let's kind of focus on repairing then. So most of it shouldn't be too hard. They broke away quite a lot of my blocks of redstone. How many more blocks of redstone do I have? You can see why I wanted to keep my chest more organized, because now I have to look through all of this stuff. Okay, there's a bit more redstone there. Do I have any? Oh, was that? That's not redstone, is it? So it's a really like bright blue. Oh no, have I not got any more redstone? I've always had loads of redstone. Am I being blind? Sometimes I'm just blind and that there is redstone there, or just whatever it is there, but I just can't see it. But I'm really like looking as much as I can, and I can't see any redstone in any of these chests. I've got enough of me to make at least one block, which will be helpful, but no more than that, unless redstone was inside one of these chests. So let me just make sure did they take everything from all of these chests, though, is the big question, because there could have, like, the hoppers could have ended up getting filled up. No, it looks like they've completely taken everything from the bottom row, and yeah, I think I don't have enough redstone. Okay, so I am going to go modding. I'm going to go and get some more redstone just to fill in the gaps. I also had this little thing here, and this was basically constantly firing out cakes, which in most circumstances would be something that I'd be very happy about, but in this series, sadly, I am not allowed to eat any cakes whatsoever, so having loads and loads of cakes doesn't really help me very much. I also need to make a cake every episode, but I'm not allowed to eat it, and the rules did say that I need to make the cake, so I can't even use all of, like, the extra cakes that I've got just to kind of be the ones that I end up destroying. I am going to have to keep on making my own cakes, which is something I should probably do now, because otherwise I'm going to end up forgetting about this, and that is just gonna, yeah, that's not going to be good, because if I fail one of the challenges, then basically I get given another challenge, so it's kind of like endlessly getting worse. So yeah, let's go make the cake now. And then let's go and try and at least fill in the walls around the outside on the bottom layer of my house. And then we can kind of decide what the overall plan is going to be for me to be able to get back on track. But where are my buckets? Well, actually, I think my buckets were in the top chest. So the good thing about it is it only took everything from, like, the bottom row of chests, which is still annoying, which is still, like, more than half of my overall chest. But at least it's not everything. Oh, yeah, and all of my sheep were dyed a weird color as well, because I had them all the color I wanted them to be, and they all got switched around to be dyed a different color, which isn't a major deal, but the colors that they were dyed were like colors that I didn't have much dye of, so that's actually a little bit sadder as well. And I think my food should be okay as well. Okay, making cakes isn't going to be too big of a problem. I just need 1, 2, 3 wheat. I need 2 bits of sugar, and then 1 egg. So there we go. At least I will be able to continue making my own cakes. And then let's see whether I have what we need to at least kind of get all of the windows and stuff finished. It's just such annoying timing, because it kind of came about just as I had finished basically building my house. My house was like 99% done, and I just about got it perfectly, and then the griefing happened. I should have arranged for the griefing to happen right at the beginning of the series before I have anything good. Like, basically when it's just me there with, like, a bed and a chest, and they could, I don't know, go and just grief the bed or something. Also, I don't know if there's anything else that I haven't noticed. Like, for all I know, there is another trap or just something set up around here. I'm hoping that's not the case, but there is still a very good chance that there could just be something else around in the area that I haven't noticed yet. So I'm not going to be completely relaxed until I've made sure that everything that there was here messed up I have discovered. But yeah, it'd be good just to get these bottom row of walls filled in, and then also some of the windows, and then the ceiling as well, because there's holes going through the house. Oh no, there wasn't this is from the snow golems. I was thinking that the holes in the roof are making it snow in here, but it wasn't. There was a bunch of snow golems roaming around here, which I think have all just wandered off by now, so at least we don't have to worry about them anymore. And I guess we have all of these dogs just that are going to be barking. And the thing is, because I didn't even tame them, I can't really do anything with them. It's not like I can tell them to stand up or anything. I mean, I could kill them, but then I'll just feel like really, really mean. So I don't think I'm going to do that just because I'd feel too mean. Right then, do I have any oak wood? I believe the wood chests were some of the ones affected. I do seem that I have lost stuff. It does seem like there's less stuff here than I had before, which is a little bit annoying. I don't know if I have, or maybe it's just me thinking that, but I was so sure that I had more redstones. That's the thing making me think it. And then I can't see any more wood. Oh, here we go. There's spruce. And then this is oak. So this is what we need, but we need a lot more than I just kind of have there. I was looking for some oak planks if I could find them. And I might have looked at them but not noticed them, but I can't really tell. So you know what? It might just be easier just to go and just cut down 1 or 2 more trees. And oh, it is becoming nighttime as well. And it would be good if we can to go and try and take out some more endermen. If we have some more of them spawning around here. But first I need to find oak trees. Like, I don't even know like what oak trees look like properly. I know that when I get the logs, they end up looking like this, but I never know what the actual planks look like because they kind of end up looking the same. Is this might be spruce, I think, but let's just go and cut away a few and let's see, what is that? That is, yep, that is spruce. That is not what we're after. Do I not have any oak trees growing around here? Like normally there's just like oak trees everywhere, but because we are in this this snowy biome, it looks like there might not actually be any spawned around here. I might be able to look inside of my chest just to see if we have any oak saplings. And oh, there's one of the there's one of the snow golems still wandering around. Okay, we do have some saplings, so let's not worry about the wood for now. Let's just go and plant some of these saplings around the place here, just to go and start these growing. I just don't want to go to bed straight away. I just want to give some time for some possible endermen to spawn, and then kind of in the morning, if I do see any wandering about, we can go and head after them. But it does seem like my ender pearls and my eye of enders are all kind of where they should be, which was one of the bigger worries that we had to face. And also, I just saw there's a creeper outside, and seeing as my house has giant holes in it, yeah, I can get yeah, I do need to be a little bit more careful. Right then, what about glass? Okay, so my glass was in one of these chests down here. It'd be good just to fill in that black wall with that kind of purpley glass. Do I have any more of that? I feel like that would be one that I might have spare, just because I had so much of it. Aha, this is it here. So this is green. So I need more green stained glass. None of these windows around here seem to be broken, so I think it might just be this one here. Is this going to be enough to... Oh, no! I was just going to say, is it going to be enough? Okay, at least it wasn't going to be enough anyway. And where's that creeper? Okay, none of the creepers are too close by. Looks like we're all right. Sadly, it looks like there were no endermen spawned in either. So, yeah, I need to go and try and make some more of the green stained glass. You can just see how much more difficult it just makes, like, doing these chests, just when they're all completely, like, all messed up all together. So what I think I might do is I might gather up a bunch of the materials that I need to rebuild my house quickly now, and then I can go and try and fill in as many as I can, just to see if we can get things closer back to where we were, and at least getting rid of the giant holes that are around the side of my house. Okay, I've gathered up a bunch of stuff that I think I would need. It took so much longer just because I didn't know where everything was. And oh, look at my house. Look how sad my house looks right now. And no, I should probably try and find some way to not end up so we just have snow on the roof. So, because that won't be letting any of the light in, which will be slowing down things growing. Also, just looks rubbish as well. Like, I might do another floor. I might add another floor. Now we've got, like, the griefing escapade out the way, and I don't need to worry about that happening. Fingers crossed anymore in the future. Yeah, maybe I could kind of really try and decorate and try and build it up a little bit higher. I don't know. Why not? Because we could have a really cool floor where, like there could be a room above it. And then, like, you just look down and then there's, like glass on the floor and you can see into the farm. So I love the look of the farm. I just love how crazy all of the plants and stuff growing in there are. I mean, at the moment, it's just a pumpkin patch. That isn't probably as interesting. I will sort that out in the future. Luckily, I had kind of gone, like, a little bit farming crazy before this. So at least, like, I have enough stuff that, like, it's not going to slow me down too much. But yeah, I will need to go and fix that at some point in the future. So right then, I made some more green dye and I got a whole bunch of glass here. So let's go and finish off that window. I did just go and cut down one oak tree as well, so I don't know if that's going to be enough for me to be able to go and fill in that entire window. But hey, we should be able to do at least a decent amount of it. So 16 glass, this should be well, this is way more than I need, but hey, it's probably going to end up getting broken at some point accidentally in the future, so having a more spare of this glass isn't going to be a bad idea. Anyway, let's go and make a bunch of oak planks. This will be enough to fill in this wall, and we'll start kind of getting this looking a little bit more like an actual house rather than a oh, this is wrong. Oh no, after all of that. Oh, you probably knew as well. Oh, sorry if you knew. It's not oak blocks anyway. It looks very similar. So what type of block is this then? If it's not oak block, is it spruce then? It is. Oh, it's spruce. Okay. Oh, this is fine. This is fine because I got that oak anyway because I think we do build with oak somewhere during this. But oh, and there we go. That is why we have the spare glass. But yeah, we have loads of spruce already anyway. So that means I'm going to have no problem filling that in. There we go. Like, I've even got that one that I broke down already anyway. And it's absolutely all over the place. So filling all of this in is going to be no problem whatsoever. There's a little bit of a mess I made up here, filling in the wrong ones. Let's just go and, like, cut down. Whoa! Since when did it become nighttime? I didn't even realize. Like, I was there just so focused on building because I was next to the torches. I just turned around. It was suddenly really, really, really bright. And yes, I can hear you all, Googlies. This is just good motivation for me to get a move on and actually kind of finish off filling in the outside of my house, just so none of them go inside. As I said, though, I do just want to allow it to get a little bit darker, just so if any endermen are going to spawn in, then they will spawn in, and I'll have a chance of building up my supply of ender pearls. I've just had the worst luck with them so far, and I kind of should do, seeing as it is the negative challenge, but I haven't seen very many of them, and the ones that I have found have just like not dropped anything. And see when the little blocks going crazy. I love it when they do that, the little dancing blocks. So I don't need to go too crazy just focusing on trying to get the enderman, just because I can probably get them in the end. Like, not the end, sorry. I can get them in the end, but it's a bit too late because I'd have already got to the end then. But yeah, I can get them in the nether, is what I meant to say. They do go and spawn in the nether, and I've had a better chance finding them in there than I actually have on the surface, kind of on the overworld. So I might kind of just wait until I can track some down there. Right then, there's like all of the underneath under these chests, which has been completely broken away. So I guess I better get a move on and go and fill in all of this area here. I did make all of these concrete blocks ready, so I can go and just fill in all the way along the outside there. Fingers crossed that is the right color. That looks right, doesn't it? I think that's the right one. It doesn't even matter what color it actually is. Like, this is technically pink, but it doesn't matter because it looks green. So as long as it looks right, then I'm sure that it is going to be right. And then, actually, is that right? I think that's... Let's just not look at that corner, because that corner might be wrong. So if I just don't look at it, then it just doesn't matter. And then the middle is like this really bluey blue, which is kind of a very bright yellow, which is kind of why it makes it end up in the negative way, look at a little bit darker. Luckily, if I do run out of this, yeah, I did run out, but I can very easily make some more of that, just because I do have a bunch more yellow on me anyway. So let's go and make some more yellow concrete. Actually, I might need to make some yellow dye first. This should hopefully be enough to be able to fill it in. So what I might just do is I might just kind of place it down as the concrete powder, and then just go and pour water over it, which is kind of like the opposite way that I normally do it. But hey, it works. Ta-da! I always find that cool. I always find that kind of, I don't know, a little bit magical. And I did break away a bunch of my buttons and stuff, but hey, that doesn't matter. It's not a big deal to get 1 or 2 extra buttons. I do need to make another piston as well, because my table's been a little bit ruined. And there was supposed to be another chair here as well. They're not like major big things that I need to deal with. There are some holes in the ceiling. So what type of wood is this? Let's just go and make 100% certain before I do anything. Oh, this is acacia. Okay, that's acacia wood there. Do I have any acacia wood here? That is spruce. That is more spruce down there. Like that. I'm struggling to say it today. Spruce. I just sound like I'm in pain every time I say it. Spruce. Do I have much more acacia? I do have some growing around here. So probably the easiest way to make sure I do actually grow, cut down, sorry, what it is that I want to get is just to go to the tree. Rather than looking through the chest and trying to find it, we can just go and gather up this strange, very blue-looking wood here, just to fill in any gaps that we have on the floor. And then we can go and assess what the damage is going to be upstairs. There is the big hole on the front. Of course, as I said, I don't have enough redstone, so I'm not going to be able to get all of that filled in. But the sides and stuff, they're not too bad. Like this wasn't great, but it could have definitely ended up being worse than it ended up being. And so for that, at least I can be grateful. Like, it would be better if it didn't happen, but it's part of the negative challenge. It had to happen, and it could have ended up being worse. Just the big thing for me is just the chest thing, because it's just going to make me cry. But look at all of these pumpkins. Hey! At least I'm going to have plenty of pumpkins. That's the the silver lining of this here. And oh no, look, one of the gold blocks is gone. I don't think I've got enough gold to make another gold block. Now that is annoying. Now that is a pain because I can't even make any more of that. I guess I can just leave that as a gap for now. Let's just go and fill it in with something just so we don't have a giant hole there. And then I think we had, I can't even remember how this went here. Let's just push these dogs out of it. I'm sorry, dogs. I know it's not your fault, but there's just no need for you to be there. They're fine. So this pattern should carry on going down here. So I think this is just, this green should go down to there like that. Yeah, kind of how it does on the other side and copy it. I got a bunch of this blue, which looks yellow, and it looks like that should go there as it is on that side there. I have no idea how it was at the front. So there's one block here, which I need to fill in. I think this one might be the oak. Let's just go. Actually, I think this might be a spruce again there. Let's just place that down. Oh, no, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, that looks okay there. And then I guess let's just go and do yellow down to there as if that pattern continues. And then whatever that orangey block is here, this cyan, let's just go and put that on the top there for now, like this. This isn't how it's supposed to be. It's obviously meant to be a redstone down there. But as I said, I don't have the redstone. There's also some redstone I think I need for the ceiling as well that I need to fill in. And a little bit more of this green as well. And so I am definitely glad that I made a little bit spare of this. So I think this should be there like that. And then that should be a redstone block there. This part here, I didn't have enough of this anyway. So that doesn't really matter that that's ruined. And the rest seems to be okay. What I could do is I could go up to the roof and maybe just put some torches above like where the redstone is. And then hopefully that way that's going to stop some of the snow spreading. But yeah, I didn't really realize that I would get that much snow falling on the glass. I thought the glass would kind of block it. So that's a little bit annoying. And there's even more dogs up here. I think the most annoying thing is that we're just going to be constantly hearing dogs everywhere. Does it let me put this on the glowstone? Aha, it does. Okay, that's good. So let's just go and cover all of this glowstone with these torches. And that's going to at least keep a decent part of the windows exposed, because I love the look of these windows. And I don't know whether all of this was caused by actual snow, or it could have been from a snow golem. I don't know if there was a snow golem going around on my ceiling, but it seems like there is quite a lot of snow up here, and it feels like that might be quite a likely thing. So hopefully we're not going to get snow too bad up here in the future. And as I said, I might end up kind of extending up here and just building another roof above it. Then I can put a bunch of block babies above that one, and then that way we're not going to have to deal with snow falling on it at all, just because yeah, snow can't fall on it. So there we go. That's kind of lit this up here. I'm going to leave the dogs here. I know it's a little bit annoying having all of these dogs up here, but hey, who am I to say? Like, I shouldn't take my anger out on the dogs. It's not really the dog's fault. And you know what? I do have a little bit of redstone. I might be able to at least finish off the roof, because that would stop me getting snow falling inside. So let me just go and empty out my pockets inside of one of these chests, because they are getting completely filled up right now. And then we've pretty much filled in the entire outside of the house again. Of course, the bigger problem is these messy chests, which is going to be something that I'm going to have to deal with in the future. But hey, this is you know, not taken a crazy amount of time to get back to at least a decent state of repair, even if it's not exactly the way it should be. So yeah, let me go and grab this redstone. And let's just see how many redstone blocks I'll be able to make, because I might actually not be too far off. I might not need to go on such a big major mining trip after all. So I think redstone blocks are counted in decorations down here. So, oh, okay, only 2. So it's not going to be enough. This isn't going to be enough. But hey, it will be enough at least just to finish off the ceilings. I think there was only like 1 block missing, which is meant to go here. This glass I need to finish off with the right color block anyway. And I think I should be able to do that. Then there's just one of this one broken. I can't remember what these colors are. Oh, no, actually, there's another one here. Okay, there we go. That's the ceiling done in terms of the redstone. I just need a little bit more redstone just to fit in down there. But that's not going to be too much of a problem. And then I need a little bit of gold. And then, I didn't even look back here. And then there's a bit of a hole back here. But I think I've got all of the right blocks I need for these, actually. Let me just go and grab... I got most of them on me already still. So this one is meant to be green there like that. And then... Ooh, okay, this is the part that I'm not... Okay, it looks like that one's meant to be... Let's just go and grab these blocks. And let's just go and try and assume how the pattern was. Because I know the pattern got a little bit weird because it didn't really fit in perfectly once we got around to the back of the house. I was like, nah, this would do. So it was a bit of a jumbled up mess, like, anyway. So yeah, I'm sure I will be able to get it looking at least decent, even if it isn't exactly the same as it was before. So right then, here are all the different colors that I think we should need. So it looks like... If I feel like this one's supposed to be green here, isn't it? That's supposed to go up there like that. And then, yeah, this one's meant to be this kind of reddy one. Then that one's meant to be yellow there. Then I guess this one can just be the green as well, which looks purple. That looks all right. That looks kind of the way it's supposed to be. So that's all of the outside walls and the ceiling done. Got back to the way it is. And I feel like I can happily live at home again. So what I'm going to... Oh, there's another hole down there. Have I got acacia on me? I think that might be there. There we go. Let's go and fill in this hole here like that. So yeah, what I'm going to do then... In between this episode and the next episode, I'm going to go and just sort out all of these chests. I'm going to go and just put everything back in the chests like where they should be. It might not be exactly the same, but that doesn't really matter as long as I can kind of learn like kind of where they are. And then that way I can really kind of count up my items and just see how much stuff I've actually ended up losing out on. But overall, I don't think it's too bad. And then we need to go back down to the Nether because it'd be a great way to, as I said, get more ender pearls. Also, I need some more blaze to get some more, just to make some more Eye of Enders and stuff as well as some more potions. I think still have, I still have my my fire resistance potion. So that means it won't be too dangerous in the Nether. It was still pretty dangerous anyway last time I had the fire resistance potions, but hey, it won't be as dangerous as it would have been otherwise. And I still have all of my iron, by the way. I've gone and thrown all of the iron ore inside of the chest. So yeah, we should be okay. So that is going to be the plan for the next episode. And as always, I will leave a link down in the description to the next episode once it's online. But first, I need to go and destroy my cake. Goodbye, cake. I miss you. That's the end of this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!